Zellie, you're awake?
Yes. Well, now, or will we win the next day?
Yes.
Oh no! I shouldn't have yelled. Sorry. Oh no! Oh, I have to put this in a Google document.
Did you sleep or did you meditate? I thought you meditated.
I just say I rest.
I just reminded myself about what that part was.
I'm pretty sure I meditate in a sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let me just make sure that
Final dream. Oh, it is a written piece that no one has to speak to me because that is how it works.
Okay.
In this in this peaceful tunnel, we are sleeping.
It's pitch black. Absolutely pitch black. There is no light at all.
Oh, it's shorter. Nice.
Yeah, it's shorter.
Yay! Poppy. You know, I was getting like to a point where like, oh my god. These long dreams are killing me. These long dreams have killed me twice over.
No.
Anyway.
Yes. So you are you awaken, Zellie, in a very dark, incredibly dark chamber. You can see the heat sources of Olwe and Morwen and Theo, each of them laid on individual beds. Okay. Everywhere else is just black. There's no heat sources from anything else coming within the chamber. The chamber's not very big. It's only about 15 feet by about 10 feet. Yeah?
Oh shit.
Okay.
She's just listening to her dream.
Sorry, I'm reading my dream.
Oh, reading her dream, whatever.
She's remembering, she's recalling a dream that she had what seemed to her just a few minutes ago, but it would have been any time during the actual sleep cycle. Okay, Estel. You awaken, you stir, you awaken, you look around, you can see the heat sources of 3 other individuals in the room. One, you can tell by the size of the heat source, the aura, approximately where everybody is at in this chamber. Everything else is completely black. You cannot see the walls, and you cannot see the entrance. Morwen is asleep, Theo is asleep, and you're not too sure whether Olwe's asleep or just laid like on her side looking at the wall or laid on her back.
Well, I did say that I would wait until Theo wakes up because I know he needs his rest.
That could be a while.
So,
how long have they been like in there for now at the moment? Is it on her first? Oh, no, it must be her second watch. Yeah.
Second watch, yes. Well, we took the first.
So
yeah. Oh, wait, yeah.
Within 4 hours at the moment.
Two.
Yes, pretty much. Yes, 2. I can't work out how Theo is going to get the full 8 if that's going to be how you're going to do your sums.
Wait. It was 2. I'm guessing. Olwe watched first 2 hours. Then I watched for 2 hours. Then Olwe watched for 2 hours, which that means I got my full sleep, and then I'm watching for 2 hours right now.
Yes. So you're
and so in a sense, in about 2-ish hours, Theo might awaken. Might.
He might also choose to sleep in as well, but
yeah, but I don't really care.
Okay.
As long as we're okay.
You've done 6 hours in total then of watching.
Yeah. No, she's done.
Well,
You've done 4 hours in total of watching.
I've done 2.5 hours now because I'm.
Yeah, well, 2. She's done 2 hours of watching.
Always
she's
the one
had
who's
4
done
hours
4
of sleep.
hours.
She's had 4 hours of sleep. 6 hours have gone by. She's had 4 hours of sleep. Yes.
In total?
In 2, 2, and 2. She's and the second 2 being her, being Estel on watch.
Okay, yep.
Okay,
So it's
so
Olwe did 2
with the
hours, then me
third-
did 2 hours.
yeah, we're at the third.
In terms
like,
of watching.
coming up to the fourth shift. Yes.
Which should be which technically
So this
should
would
be
be
the
around
last
about the
shift.
four.
This
4
would be the
hours.
one where we actually get some sleep, a couple hours sleep before Theo theoretically should waken.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, looking around, you're recalling that dream that you just had, and the place is completely black, but you can see the aura outline of the individuals in the chamber. You cannot see the walls, and you cannot see the entrance.
I don't really want to turn on a light yet. I mean, I can stay in silence for a bit. Really, you know, like 30 minutes. See what happens.
Okay,
Mhm.
30 minutes
So-
goes. Yep, 30 minutes goes by.
Mhm.
There's the occasional roll over and stir from Theo. There's a bit of a arm fling from Morwen. And Olwe, there's no motion and there's no noises coming from Olwe. You can still hear her breathing.
Hmm.
Anything you want to do?
I might. What shall I do? I am deciding.
You have an opportunity of downtime. I don't know if there's anything you want to prepare, anything you want to plan, or anything you want to do.
There is that, yeah. But the thing is, I don't know what to plan or what to do. Well, obviously, like,
You could book more.
read my books on it.
You can't see the book.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
it's
good,
in the
yeah.
darkness, and I said I wanted to stay in the darkness for at least a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah, it's incredibly
I'm-
dark. Incredibly dark.
I'm tempted to. I was gonna say use my lantern because I never use it because I have light spells, and actually use that as a sword just as a dull light for me
Okay.
because I do have lantern oil.
Yes. What are you gonna do? You wanting to light your lantern?
Mhm.
Okay, you set about and you light your lantern.
I don't want to use up all the
How does she
oil.
actually light a lantern? Because
Oh.
you need a flame to go into.
You got several options. You can use you can use a tinderbox if you've got tinderbox. You could try using your fireball provided you've got a piece of wood.
Well, Morwen's the one with the matches.
Morwen's got 3 matches remaining.
Hmm. No, I'm not wasting those matches.
Well, they're on her as well. You would have to wake her up, and I don't think that's going to be very kind.
No.
Alternatively, if you had some kind of a spell for ignition or anything like that, you know, like a flame spell.
Not an igniter. I don't have those kind of things.
A flame spell, then you could use a spell.
I probably will eventually get one.
Is there nothing around like bedcloth that she could use to?
Oh, I could just, project light from my hand because it is a level 1 spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then that means I'll have 30 minutes of torchlight. And then I can read more in my book.
You can read more in your book.
Yeah, why not? I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll cast level 1 spell, project
Okay,
light.
minus 1 power point.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll for it because you're in a restful, safe location. You can concentrate twice the period on your spell casting, and you project a small torch-like beam. Yes.
Yep.
Which will illuminate an area, as described in the spell. So a small area directly from the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You're flashing around the walls. You can see that you can see where the entrance is now, and you can see how big the chamber is and where the beds are situated and who's sleeping on what bed now.
Yeah. I don't want to shine it directly at them though. I don't want to wake them up.
Oh no! You just basically just sweep it across them, just like a searchlight.
Okay.
Yeah. You
I sent you something.
Oh,
What?
If that's possible. And then you can carry on.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I did not know anything. Ha 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 ha.
okay. So you are going through your newly discovered book.
Yeah.
Yes. But you also take the opportunity also for the remainder of the 2 hours, to try and remember and go over the details of your previous dreams as well as the new dream we just had.
Yes. So much history.
So much history. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you want to learn from the book, or anything you need clarification
I
on?
think I've learned a lot from the book.
Which plant do I need?
Which plant? Or poison, or fungus, or tree bark, or...
Yeah, I guess what would be... I'll specifically look which ones mention any that would be near the well, first, the king on the hill. If there's any plant life near there. Or more indigenous to that. Because I'm looking through and just...
Okay. You're sitting down, you're going through anything that's labelled Origin Mirkwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that's labelled Origin Mirkwood under Origin. Yeah, you got that?
I had to look for where found, right?
Original reference, or where found, yes.
Oh, original reference.
Yeah, original reference will tell me what... You know, I keep on telling you I've got modules?
Yeah, because some of them have MERP as original reference.
Yeah, it just means that they're from the Middle-earth original rulebook. But some of them are labelled as original reference Middle-earth. Not Middle-earth, Mirkwood. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so where found.
Okay.
Where found.
And then the where found is usually like for example this random one. Actually, it's not really the random one. It's the one that I like. Says warm hillsides in temperate climes.
Warm hillsides and temperate climates. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that might be somewhere like Hobbiton. Yeah, so warm hillsides and temperate climates might be Hobbiton or the Shire. Yeah.
So what would I be looking for?
Yeah.
Oh, there's ones that says like a short grasslands and meadows in temperate climes, especially along the edges of forests. So I have to find ones that says about forests, maybe.
Yeah. So if you're looking at Athelas.
Athelas.
Yeah. Athelas. Yeah. Athelas.
I'm in the S. Athelas. There you go.
Athelas. You got it.
Yeah.
So original reference, it says at the end there, it says MERP, Tomb, Arnor, Shire, and Mirkwood.
Ah.
Okay, so it says any land where Numorians have lived, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, although it is not rare, Athelas is easily confused with other wildflowers.
I see.
So that might be a one that is actually planted in people's gardens and plant pots and stuff like that, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're looking for herbs, this is one thing to remember. When you're looking for herbs or looking for flowers or something like that, plants and flowers and trees and all that kind of stuff do get migrated with colonies and people. Okay, people have gardens. People have
Yeah.
gardens.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I mean? So yeah.
Now, if we ended up finding some plants and I wanted to identify it, could I use this book as like a bonus to
Yes, you could. Yes.
succeeding in identifying
Yes, you could.
things?
You're going to carry it around with you all day? Wow.
Yes, you got to carry it
Well,
around.
I actually. Oh yeah, I
Could
can't
you
put
not-
it in my bag. Yeah.
Do we also have some sort of like memory
Photographic
sponge?
memory.
I don't know. But if she reads through quite a lot of the book, will she be able to remember it later on?
No, this is an actual reference. She has to keep this.
Okay.
She can learn a secondary skill called herb law.
Eventually.
Yes, a secondary skill. She can use a secondary skill called herb law, and if she develops that, then she will get a bonus on that herb law because she has possession of the book.
Right.
Okay, so I'll give her like a plus 20 bonus
Oh,
to
keep
herb
it there.
identification if she keeps the book. If she gives the book away, or the book is destroyed, or she loses the book, or the book is taken away from her, she will lose that bonus, obviously.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
I have to find a way to carry this book.
Yeah.
Opening Under the Hill has a really big backpack that I can borrow.
Or take, Nick.
Steal.
That I can buy.
Not only that, Zellie. This is you do realise that the first page of this it says Volume 1.
Yeah. This is just the A's.
No,
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's just the Volume 1 is probably the common. No, not really the common. Why would it be I don't know.
Well,
Whether you're gonna, you can
whatever.
You can think
Whatever.
about that. You can try and work it out. But it does say at the front. It says Volume 1.
Does it say Volume 1?
It doesn't. But I'm telling you, it's got written on the actual spine of it, like on the spine of it.
Oh, okay.
It's got written Volume 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it leads you to assume that there probably will be Volume 2, maybe Volume 3, or you don't know. You got no clue. But why would there be a Volume 1 if there was not another volume somewhere? Okay.
Maybe in the library there's another volume, but I wouldn't be able to carry it. Too
Yeah,
bad.
they're
So sad.
quite large books, yes. Very, very decorative, very, very useful. And if you do take up herb law as a secondary skill, you get a plus 20 bonus for having possession of the book.
Woo!
Okay. You just turn your light on and you stand and scowl through this book, and you see Theo tossing and turning on the bed. Not sure if he's just trying to get comfortable, or if he's just a crazy person for sleeping.
crazy person. There's only one crazy person in this group, and it begins with E. And one
I'm
ends
ignoring
with
that.
Estel.
I'm ignoring that.
Um,
Because you're sleeping.
Okay, Theo, you are having a wild, crazy dream of some sort, which involves fast-moving water.
I need to pee.
I was correct! I predicted this.
Fast-moving water.
Okay.
I need to pee.
Okay.
He's gonna have his morning pee when he wakes up.
Oh god.
Where's the nearest basin around here?
So I'm tossing and turning. I'm having a bit of a.
I'm gonna have a nut while I'm reading.
Okay.
I'm gonna open my eyes.
You
and
open
not
your eyes,
move anywhere,
and the first thing that strikes you is it's cold. It's not daylight. It's dark.
Where's my rubber? There it is.
But there seems to be a light source coming from somebody or something, somewhere in the chamber. It's not entirely pitch black. It's not like the bottom of a coal mine. There is some light coming from something or someone.
I turn my head slowly to see where the light might be coming from.
Okay, you see Estel sitting on the bed,
Having a nut and reading a book with my hand.
eating. You know, she's not entirely sure what she is eating. And she has her book illuminated by a light being projected from the palm of her hand.
Okay. I'm gonna sit up on the bed, like legs over the edge of it, and then I'm gonna have my hand over my head and that, and sort of like just be rubbing the top of my forehead, sort of,
Okay.
and just sit there for a bit.
Yes. Okay. Your last thing that you remember is falling an incredible long distance through air into really deep, fast-moving cold water.
The wall.
The wall. It's a little bit higher than that. But as you felt yourself moving through the air, falling through the air, it was going really, really slowly. And all you could see luring up was this. You could see in perfect detail this big cascading white water, which you seem to be plunging into. Okay, what you were falling from, or what you were jumping from, or whether you were pushed or whatever it is, you do not know that bit.
I was pushed by Estel.
How dare you?
You don't know. I say you don't know. You don't know what that bit is, but just felt yourself falling through the air, looking down, and you can see very deep, angry-looking white water rapids.
It's fine. I'm sort of sitting on the bed with my hands on my forehead, going.
Okay, Estelle, you see Theo sit up.
Oh no, I'm too busy reading my book.
Oh, she's not interested. She's reading a book.
Well, I can kind of hear because I have elf hearing, half-elf hearing.
You don't need elf hearing to hear him 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Notice Theo sit up in bed, swing his feet over the edge, and sit on the side of his bed. And he seems to be rubbing his forehead. Morning.
I get up and I walk to the edge of where I can see the end of the light.
The end of the light is well,
Like
one
if
end.
the light lights up a little bit near the doorway, I stand by the doorway.
You can see the outline of a doorway, but you can't see beyond the doorway.
No, that's fine. I'll just go stand by the doorway.
You go stand by the doorway. The light. Obviously, one end of the light is from Zellie's hand. The other end of the light is on a book.
Yeah.
Well, no, pages of a book. You can see the shape of Morwen, still asleep. Yeah. Her sword is unsheathed and laid on the ground alongside her. Yeah, just within arm's reach. And Olwe seems to be laid on her side, facing away from you. You can't tell if she's asleep or if she's just resting, but you can see that she is breathing because her breath is starting to turn to like condense in the cool air around her.
Yeah, maybe. I think. Yeah, I don't know. How long have we been in here for?
By my body clock, I think about 6-ish hours, 7-ish, 8-ish hours.
Give or take another 8-ish hours.
Yeah.
Have you been awake all that time?
No.
I'll go sit back on the bed that I got up from.
Alright, you take yourself back over to the bed and you sit on the side of the bed again.
Me and Olwe, we kind of alternated. So, I watched a bit, she watched a bit.
That's good.
So now I'm watching again. Just until you, Morwen gets some good sleep and stuff. So, since we don't need it, obviously, we're good with a few hours. Oh, you went dead asleep, but I have to tell. Oh, wait. I have to tell you.
What? What's happened? What?
Okay. Come here. Like, so I can show you. This is good. I have to tell you. I was telling Olwe this before.
I'm not interested in your book. I'm not.
No. You have to know. Olwe thought it was funny.
I'm sure she did. I no.
And it brought a horrible image to my mind, and you have to know about it. It's the best thing. So, there's this plant called arunia, right? Oh.
I'll go and stand by her.
Okay.
What is
okay.
it? What?
Look at it. It's a arunia, right? There's this section that says other uses. And it says, this flower is especially useful in attracting the attention of the opposite sex when worn in the lapel for men, behind the ear for women, and get this, or in the groin for orcs. Now picture that. He's not gonna laugh. I was laughing for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Feels like
The echo.
What? Why?
Estelle's bursting into laughter again. The laughter can echo through this chamber, and Olwe kind of rolls over and opens up one eye.
I thought I got over it, but the image that got me.
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember. There was another one. Where was it? It was something about if you rub it on your skin, it makes you slightly aroused. I don't know. For females, I don't know where it is.
I sort of stepped back away from her now.
Not
What the hell are
this.
you talking about? What? Why are you looking at this sort of stuff? You're giggling. It's echoing.
No. They find at least a little bit amusing. Just a teeny bit. A small. Other than if it's not hilarious, does it make you slightly disturbed?
Oh my god, you're like the weirdest person ever.
Because they always now got both eyes open.
That's that.
It is. It's weird. Yes, I grant you that. It is weird.
No.
A little bit funny, but
See. Get it? Like,
tried so hard to keep a straight face.
but just.
Theo is like, you know, when you have those smiles and the one side just sort of jolts a little bit. That's what he's trying to do. Like,
I know.
not do. It's
Makes you wonder what's in
I
volume
mean,
2,
think-
doesn't it?
I mean, think about it. It just imagine, like, I didn't even.
okay. I know you're excited about it. I can see. I can see it. Like,
No,
shush, shush,
I'm not excited
shush,
about it. I just.
shush, 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 shush.
It's
I
just
put my
just
finger up to my lips. Go. Shh, shh, shh.
a flower on
Quiet
Orc's
down.
groins.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't put a daisy chain round it or anything, you know what I mean? Oh dear.
Just make like a flower chain, wrap it around his.
Puts it on like a mini belt. Yeah. Like a bling.
Okay.
I
Estelle
asked-
has
I-
really got herself into the giggling mood again looking at this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I backed away, I'm going to step forward a little bit and say that. Do you mind if I sit on the bottom here, or just on the bottom of the bed, so where your feet would normally be?
Yeah, I'm on the top part.
So do you mind if I sit here? Just
Yeah,
fine.
why not?
I sit there.
Okay.
I put one hand up to my forehead and go. Oh. It is funny, I will admit, but
See.
do you realise that it's echoed everywhere now?
Yeah.
If there was anything that was in here unfriendly, they know we're here now. As I'm doing it, I'm sort of rubbing my eyes and my face.
Always awake now. Always, there's no escaping from this. All we doesn't need elf hearing to be able to hear this.
Oh, darn.
Says, is it
Oh yeah, morning. I told Theo about the plot we talked about last night.
Oh God.
Is that what that book is just for? Is it just a sex book?
It's not a sex book. It's a herb poison plant
okay.
book. It's just there are plants that are used for
From
really
the two
weird.
things you told me in that book, there's one that will attract mates and the other will make you really erotic.
And the same oily thing that
horny.
makes women very aroused makes men very ragey.
Ragey.
Yes.
Angry.
I have to find it again. I can't remember what it was called again. I have to write it down.
Have to write it down. We're not looking for it. Always says we're not looking for it.
I say to Ori, we.
Because I might be
I
quoting
hear
it wrong.
you and Estelle took the watches and that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Are we waking Morwen?
To be honest, she's probably already awake. Morwen, turn over.
Turn over. Nice. Morwen, turn over. Morwen kind of like shuffles a little bit, as if she's like half heard something, and then starts snoring.
Anyone ingesting
Sexy.
this flower finds himself drifting into a state of euphoria at an alarming rate.
Euphoria.
Mm.
Oh.
This is full of things, and it's great. I love it. I thought I was over it, but I wasn't.
Do you think we
After a
should?
week.
Took a time.
Oh god, it's yeah.
Ooh.
He was trying to keep his straightest face ever, but every time he looks away, he does smile a lot. Then he
Okay.
pulls back like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
straight.
Oh,
yeah.
always awake and is well, basically just saying, right? Are we trying to get out of here today, or are we staying here? Are we exploring? Or are we what's the plan for today?
Get
Light
to the
fire.
end. Oh,
We need a light of fire. It's pitch black. I've just realised.
It is pitch
Your
black.
hands are glowing, but that's it.
That's it. She's got a torch beam going from the palm of her hand. It's just a
probably
just
have
black.
at least 15 minutes.
Well, that's enough to get the torch lit then.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you going to start a fire?
I'm going to ask Estel if she's got her fireball still.
So?
Yeah.
Can I borrow it? Or can you set some rags and wood alight?
With my light palm hand.
No, with your fire bug.
You know, this will be one of the hands that will be rubbing with the fire bow, right? So there'll be light flickering everywhere.
Fair enough. Okay, yes, I see your point now.
I'm giving you the fire bow.
I will attempt to start a little fire in the middle of the floor.
Don't
Right.
burn the house down.
It's not a house, it's a tunnel cave,
Don't burn the tunnel down.
mainly made out of stone and...
No, it's
So I
it's
wanna-
a rock. It's caved out rock, but there is a great quantity of it just being soil and roots and things like that growing through it. Yes, lots of worms and bugs.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to take a bit of the rag that I was sleeping on, sort of thing, 'cause it's going to be quite old and dry.
They are
Rip
very
it up.
dusty and dry. Yeah.
I
If
wanna-
they hadn't been elven of my elven manufacturer, they would have just rotted.
I want to get a few of the wood chips that I got from when I was carving
Yep.
and just place them down. And then I want to start to do the fire
So
bow.
you spin your bow.
Yeah.
Permanent amnesia.
I've also got my torch actual thing out ready for me to relight as well.
Okay. Well, once
I'm
you
beaming my hand
you're beaming your hand.
to the book and Thea.
Oh, to Buck and Theo, yes. Okay, so Theo, you set about starting stringing the setting up the fireball.
As I'm doing that, I also say, Olwe, do you want to wake Morwen, or do you want to make sure she wakes up? Chuck a pedal at her or something.
Don't chuck a pebble.
Don't get too close, she's got a sword on. You don't want to be stabbed. Just chuck a pedal at her face or head. Not hard, just enough to alert someone there.
Maybe chuck your pillow if he wants to chuck things.
Hmm?
It's a soft thing.
Oh, still, you do it then.
I'm beaming my palm at you.
Got one upper hand.
I'm holding my book with the other hand.
There's a bed next to you, put it down.
I'm not letting go of this book.
Okay.
God.
Well,
Okay.
What up?
All we gets up, goes over, and starts shaking. Morwen.
like proper shaking.
No, just kind of like just like tap, like rocking her shoulder backwards and forwards. Morwen's like eyes open. Yeah. And then she kind of sits bolt upright and pushes Olwe over to one side, and Olwe like falls onto one of the spare beds.
Oh, you two alright?
Okay, it takes her a couple of seconds just to realise exactly, like, one, where she's at, two, what she's doing, and three, how did she get there?
No, Morwen,
Yes.
heavy drinker.
And then Yeah, so she's like, her mind's just like piecing together where she's at, what she's doing, how she get there, who she's with, and whether she's in danger or not. Fortunately, she's been in this situation millions of times before, so she quickly compiles herself and works out, like faces and names start coming back to her, and exactly a series of events have come back to her as well. So she knows exactly where she's at, and then she just blinks her eyes, closes them for a little while, opens them again, and sits up on the edge of the bed. Olwe pulls herself up off the bed.
Yeah, as Olwe went flying across onto the bed, I was like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah, she's okay. She's kind of her cape is her cloak has fell part way across her, so she's just straightening that up. Some of her belts and pouches have become like
Wait, did she
entwined.
just get flinged?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
just
trying to
been
avoid.
yeah. She's just straightening her belts and satchels and pouches and all that kind of stuff, and some of them have become tied up and knotted, so she's just rearranging herself and straightening her cloak up and brushing herself down, but she seems okay.
Good.
Ooh.
Is he?
Morwen lowers her head. She looks across and sees Theo starting a fire.
Doing some repetitive motion action, yeah.
Yeah. And Estel sitting there and reading a book.
And beaming a light at Theo. And the book.
And beaming a light, flicking between the page and Theo, then back at the page, then back at Theo, and back at the page.
Does it have to be directly at me, or would it just be like, if she just holds
No,
her arm
like I
hand
have
open,
the
can
book kind of in direction to Theo and having the palm like half book, half Theo.
That's what I mean, yeah.
uh,
It's kind of like, it's on Theo, it's on the book, it's on Theo, it's on the book.
so is it like a beam of torch? Like
It is
Or does it just
a
emanate
torch
like a
beam. If you
flame?
can imagine, it does radiate out a little bit, but it's more like it's like a high
a
penetrating
high beam thing?
Yes,
Okay.
you know, like a World War II spotlight.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
those types of torches. So it does move from the book to Theo, but it does illuminate. It does give some kind of reflective illumination around the chamber. So you can see the outline of the entrance. You can see the walls. You can see the beds, and you can see where, like, make out who's where in proximity to you. But it's not daylight. Nowhere in a million years is it daylight. Yes, and it'll only last for another 20 minutes.
Okay. I start pumping harder, faster.
Okay, you start working
Ready.
away at this. You start working away at trying to create some heat and some flames. Morwen says it's time to go.
Yeah. Well, almost.
Almost. Okay. Alright, so she
Oh, damn it, I can't find it. Where is it?
So she, okay, looks across to Estel, who's saying, "Damn, I can't find it. I'm sure it's in here somewhere." No clue what she's looking up or whether she's reading.
Yeah. Apparently she's got some really weird books.
Well,
You see what she's been looking at. Oh my god.
Morwen says everybody has to have a hobby.
It's not the sort you think.
Apparently, this arunia flower, you have the orcs put that on their groin to attract the other sex.
Okay.
Just so you know, Morwen. Have that in your mind for the next, I don't know how many years. It must make you think what the author was doing to know that detail.
Okay, she kind of like puts her head into one hand.
Facepalm all you like, because orcs are doing it every day.
Well, no, that flower's quite rare, wasn't it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
rare. It's incredibly rare.
I didn't say that to you. I said that to Olwe, but yeah. It's quite a rare
They'd be
fact.
doing it every day then, wouldn't they?
Well, in special occasions.
So Morwen is now sitting with her head in one hand and like rubbing the side of her face.
Wasn't it beginning with M, the thing there?
I'll be going for L.
Oh no, it was L. I'm going in the wrong place then.
Um,
Oh, that. No.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
looking across at Estel, who is just giving her this like wonderful piece of information.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ah, there it is. I remember now.
Morwen says, "Oh, she or orc expert, is she?"
Theo doesn't say anything. Just like his head just
No.
looks away and goes like a shake.
Yeah.
I don't think killing a few would make me an expert, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I did find what I was trying to look for.
Oh, that's good. The world is saved.
Lord and Glory. There we go. Lord and Glory.
Okay.
Guess what it does?
Don't know if I want to know.
Still working the fireball, Theo.
If it's not lit, yeah.
It's getting there slowly. You just have to like endure the running commentary from Estel.
I'm blown into it.
Lord and Glory. Warning. When a female imbibes Lord and Glory oil, she breaks out in a light sweat, her lips swell, her face becomes flushed, encourages her to feel amorous towards familiar companions. She may also complain that her clothes are too restricting. It is more obvious when a man has ingested the oil. His manhood becomes rampant and remains so for 8 to 12 hours.
His manhood? Oh wow. Theo stopped it at that point. He stopped and looked up. He's like, what?
Okay, a fireball has stopped. Theo's looking up. Just says, "What?"
What?
I'm showing the book. It says it right there. Oh wait, I have to light the palm. There you go. It says it right there.
Yeah.
In black
yeah.
and white. In
Yeah.
ink and paper.
Okay.
Just so you know. This is word from word.
I look back down and go, shit!
Oh! Oh, sorry, I'm distracting, sorry.
I'll start back up again.
Okay. Everybody kind of like 10 minutes goes by. You manage to get a flame.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, you got a small fire going there. The chamber is.
Yeah, my palm is going out.
Yeah, your palm is dimming slowly and will go out in the next few minutes or so. The light from the fire is now taking over precedence over your palm.
Yeah, I was strong.
Casting orange and yellow light and shadows and shapes across the whole of the chamber.
Oranges and lemons at the roses.
Zellie breaks into song again.
That's
It
what I
happens
was
more often,
reminded
yeah.
of when you said oranges. When you said yellow and oranges.
Yellow and oranges casting shadows across the. There's no actual warmth coming from the fire. Yeah,
No.
unless you want to stick your face in it or stick your hand in it or something like that. It's just not intense enough. It hasn't had a chance to get going, or hasn't got a sufficient enough fuel supply to be able to build into a raging inferno to generate any kind of heat.
I would like to light my torch.
Okay, you place your torch into the flame, wait for about 10-20 seconds or so, and it ignites. You can now carry it with you.
Shall I get my fire starting bow back?
Yeah, I'll give you your bag,
Okay.
your stuff back.
Okay.
It's just the fire starting bow.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah, no.
Would I say I've used all my tinder stuff?
All your little wood chippings.
Yeah, I probably would have now.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have. Yes,
that was from when I was carving.
you were trying to carve a chest piece and didn't go so well.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I've used all those. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
I've got some of that now.
You might want to find yourself another piece of wood.
I've got a few bits of wood still.
No, that's okay then.
Yeah,
You can always make use on 10 pegs or stakes or things like that.
yeah. I don't have any pegs. Well, no, see, that's not true.
I
as
have
well.
only one nut left.
As I'm writing my thing, I sort of say, is anyone hungry? Do you want another muffin, or is everyone good?
Morwen
Oh,
said,
might as well give a muffin now so we can.
Yeah,
Okay, I hand
probably. But
three muffins.
getting out of here will probably be a priority.
Obviously. I just want another piece of food on me.
If I was to attempt to juggle the muffins, what would that skill be under?
Juggling or circus skills.
Ah, okay. Oh, I won't do that.
Have the second skill called juggling. Yeah.
Okay. Just curious on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I get 3 muffins out. I give one to Estel. Here you go. One to Morwen. Here we go. And one to Olwe.
Okay, Olwe.
Here we go.
Is going to put it into her little side pouch, side
That's fine.
thing. Morwen is just put it into an inside pocket. It's hidden inside her cloak.
And me in my pouch.
I say, like, don't wait for me to eat. Just eat whenever you feel like you need to eat. I'm eating mine now.
You need to make a move.
Okay, well, I'm having my one as we're walking.
Okay.
I'm having my last nut.
Okay, Estelle, you're still sat on the bed. You're looking at your book. Your torch has now gone out.
Oh.
Okay. So yes,
Okay.
you're better off trying to get out of here. You have no idea what the weather conditions are outside, or what time of day it is.
No. Morwen, do you still have that other torch I gave you earlier?
She does.
Okay, I light hers at
I'm having my last nut.
Okay, how many torches you got remaining?
1.
1. Okay, don't get lost.
Remember, I have 5 torches.
Okay, well, then
Estelle's
Estelle
got
has
5
as well.
We got 1 and Estelle's got 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so
If
yeah.
you want, I can give 2 torches out. So when those run out, we have.
Well,
2
I've got
more.
We're using these ones for now,
don't
so
know
we'll
how
wait.
long you're going to be in these caves.
Because
or
then
whether-
I can have less stuff in my bag and maybe I have space for this book. Because I have to carry it in my hands.
How big is the book? I thought it was physically too big for the bag.
It's quite a large book.
I thought that was the reasoning.
The reasoning was you couldn't take off all the books.
Is it big enough to go in a bag then? Or
It's big enough to go in a bag,
But I
if
have
she
too much
gets rid of some
stuff.
stuff? Oh, okay.
but she's already got a bag full of stuff.
Right. No, I'm with you. I thought it was too big to go in the bag.
No,
that
no,
was
no,
all.
no, no, no. It will fit
I,
in the
I was
bag.
I was
but she'll
picturing
have-
like a really great
she'll
big
have to empty
book
all
she
the
had to
stuff
hold.
in her bag out. And when she's got 5 torches in there and a load of other stuff.
Yep.
And a lantern. And rope.
See
and
what I mean?
bottles. You know, I'm not going to win. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there you have to come out before the book can go in.
I have a
Sorry.
poachy book in there as well.
Value-wise, the book's probably more valuable, but practical-wise, everything in the backpack's probably more practical.
Yeah.
Okay. You are in the tunnels. You're at the tunnel
Would it
entrance.
fit in my bag?
Have
Now,
you got anything else in your bag?
I've got a few bits in there. I've got
Oh.
because I've got the really large bag, and I put stuff on the side patches. And
I
like,
should have
stuff
bought a
was
really
holding on
large
the
bag,
side,
shouldn't I?
Because the large bag could put the parts, my axe.
I mean,
Um,
mine was the original backpack that we bought at the beginning of the game, before we even started.
wood carving stuff.
So how big is that?
Carving stuff. A backpack.
It was just an average backpack?
Yeah, I think so.
Average backpack. Let me just check for you.
I've got the
It's on this equipment and price table, the
I've got
backpack.
it here.
It does. It says it carries 20 pounds or 1 cubic foot.
Is that the biggest one or medium size or small?
Yeah, your book on its own
It's bigger than that.
is bigger than 1 cubic foot. Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't fit in my bag.
It might fit if you take everything else out.
Exactly. I don't. So I rather just have everything in my backpack rather than carry the book.
Yeah.
Because I'll always have to carry all my things, and then the bag is the book. The book's in the bag, not the bag in the book. Oh, I can't speak. I can't speak.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I don't think it would fit in my one either, to be honest, because I've got like the tent, the bedroll,
Yeah.
the wood carving equipment,
Oh, why are books so big?
Just the way
my
they
little
are.
journal. I've got that journal in there as well.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, it's going to take me ages to write every single detail that's on this book and put it in a journal, some sort that is tinier.
Yep.
Well, just keep hold of it until we get out of there.
Okay.
If you do need to like drop it, just
drop it.
drop it.
I'll drop it on top of my backpack.
Okay, so you got everything together. You are getting ready to set out into the tunnels. Who's going first?
The one with the torch. Wait, no, Olwe.
I'm already walking. I get
Olwe
about it
hasn't
and
got
I'll
a
say,
torch.
I've got the torch, and Morwen's got a torch, because you two can see stuff in...
Oh yeah, we stay in the middle, and Morwen's at the back, like that.
Oh, she was with me, was she? Where am I going first? Okay,
You-
Estel,
Okay,
you and me
head
up front.
back along the tunnel. The tunnels are again incredibly quiet. You're going back to the T-junction. You can see that looking left. You can see that there is the bridge that goes over the top of the tunnel you came down, and to the right you can
Right.
see that it descends down into like a
Okay.
spiraling, even deeper.
Okay, yep.
Which way are you
So
going?
we go this way, yeah? And I point the way that we didn't go, like the non-bridge way, so I point the...
Yeah.
I point
You want to go
over
that
here.
way? Yeah. It's you guys decide which way you want to go.
Yeah, I go that way.
I go that way. Okay.
Yes.
You're all going that way.
Yes.
Okay. It again, as I say, the tunnel descends. It spirals round on itself. Just seems to go down this way. Though this one seems to go down even steeper before it levels off. Okay. It continues for about 40 feet. Breaks round to the right. Goes another 10 feet. Then goes down several steps. And it comes to an offshoot to. Yep, an offshoot to the right. Or it can continue onwards.
I'm poking my head into the offshoot.
You poke your head into the offshoot and you can see it's a smaller chamber, but about the same size as the one they actually spend the night in. You just quickly wave the torch over the area, just like... yeah, just wave it around to see if anything glinters or anything shines or anything like that, or anything, there's no shadows been cast or anything like that. It looks like it was a storeroom.
Alright, what? Food storeroom or?
You're not too sure. There's a few empty crates and some empty barrels.
Okay. I would like to have a little looky around, like just to see if there's anything left in there.
Yeah,
Because
looking
everything
around.
in this place we've seen so far has been deserted. Like everything's been packed up and moved out.
Yes.
Doesn't bode well. Like I'm beginning to think that at the end of this, it's going to be blocked off.
You won't know yet, but yes, you go into this storage area, this former storage area, and it's exactly that. It's just basically a storage area. It looks like some kind of like a tool, not a tool shed, but like some kind of where they've been packing raw materials. Pieces of timber, crates, wooden crates, and some barrels, but everything is empty. All of it, whatever it was in, or whatever it was, has either been used or has been taken.
Okay, I start walking back out and rejoin the group.
Okay, you come back out, rejoin the group. So explain to everybody that there's nothing down there at all, it's just an empty storage area. You come to a four-way junction, a crossroads as such. You can go left, you can go right, or you can continue straight on. All the tunnels
Left,
are the
right,
same
straight?
dimensions.
Ooh.
Yeah, all the tunnels seem to be of the similar width. None of them are particularly wide. They seem to be narrow. You can squeeze past like 2 by 2, but if there was an issue or a problem or something like that, you notice that the tunnels ahead are getting narrower. You wouldn't be able to like operate side by side entirely. So you're at a crossroads. You can go left, right,
What's
or
that
straight on.
this? On the...
It indicates
What-
steps
that
either
would
going
be-
up or going down,
Oh,
like tiering. Yeah,
why are they like that then?
it just shows you that's rock formation. You're walking on the bedrock. You're walking on the bedrock. And the way the
Okay.
bedrock is cracked, it doesn't crack like perfect block paving. It cracks like giving you like cave-like structure. So that's why they're shaped like that, because they look like they're not man-made steps. They're not manufactured steps. They're natural formation steps.
I know they're very similar in width, but I think going forward, rather than left or right.
Yeah, I agree, but still go right.
I just
I
want to
agree,
check what's on
but
the
still
right.
go right.
Yes. So I like go, yeah, I agree, and I just carry on walking down the right hand
Are
passage.
you going down the right?
I'm curious. There's nothing down here. I just want to check.
Okay. As long as we know where we are.
So if you wouldn't wait there, I'd come back for you. I've got a torch. I'm not going to like walk off the edge.
Walk off the edge. Alright, okay. You follow this.
I just carry on
You
walking.
notice it's getting narrower, Theo?
Yeah.
It's getting narrow. You're down to a one-person width.
Ooh, okay. I don't think this is the right way.
You can
I'm
go
not
left
gonna-
or right. You can go left or right.
I'll go this way because I can see roughly it's a bigger room.
You enter a moderately sized chamber. All the chambers that you seem to have been in although they're irregularly shaped, they all are approximately the same square footage.
Mm-hmm.
This looks as if it's been some kind of a guard post or a sentry, kind of observation room or a guard room as such.
Okay, so I mean, could I assume that because it looks like a guard room, we must be getting near either the entrance or the exit?
Yeah, it's very similar.
It'd be quite unusual to have a guard room in the middle,
it's very
wouldn't it?
similar to the one that you passed on the way in. The first chamber that you explored when you came in was a like a checkpoint guard post.
Okay.
Yes, so yes, this has a similar feel to it. It looks like it's occupied at least 2 sergeants or 2 officers.
Okay.
Throw it away.
Oh, it's annoying me. So what can I see in the room then? Like, is this
in the
an
room,
actual
there's a small
pathway?
tunnel. Yeah, there's a small
Is it a
pathway to the side.
I go investigate.
There's a door. On the,
I
on the,
knock
the
on, I knock on
left-hand
the
side.
door.
You knock on the door. You knock on the door.
That wasn't a knock.
You knock on the. I'm gonna say that was terrible. You knock on the door. Nobody answers the door. You can tell looking at it that it's a cell door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
Yes, that's what I was after.
It was a jail cell?
It's a cell door.
It's a cell door.
Okay,
It's
can I
locked.
try to... sad face.
What?
Okay, I walk away.
Okay.
That one's... I go the other way now.
Wait, what?
Locked.
Do I see his torch flickering
You do.
from
You
here?
do. Yeah, you do see kind of like.
I kind of tell the others,
light.
like, keep close together. I'm going to be back.
Oh, God.
Getting missed out.
Okay,
Oh.
you see Theo.
Do I hear someone coming up behind me?
Well, you see a light. You're not sure if it's Theo's torch or somebody else's torch, but you see a torch flame bouncing around from the corridor light, and you do see it's the extended reach of the light. So you've told them that told Olwe and Morwen to
keep guard. Stick
keep
together.
guard. There's nothing to guard.
Each other and where
Oh.
the place we went. I'm going. The place
Ah.
the place that I'm going to see to make sure Theo is okay.
Okay.
Because I think it's safer that we at least be in 2s at least, regardless of how silent this place is.
Okay, they'll give you 10 minutes. If you're not back in 10 minutes, they're going to come looking for you.
Cool. Yes. Guard.
Okay,
This
you've gone looking
crossroads.
for Theo. Theo, you continue down the other short path and you pass another kind of like a cell door.
Okay.
On the
Is
left-hand
it
side
like
wall.
a metal door or is it like a wooden
It's
door?
a heavy wooden oak door with a sliding shutter, metal shutter on the front.
Can I peek through the slider?
Yeah, you can move the slide to one side. It actually slides really, really well. It looks like it's been it was well greased and well
It
looked
looks like
after.
it's maintained.
You look inside.
maintained.
It is absolutely pitch black on the inside. There's no windows. There's no light.
Wow.
Except for him.
You can't really.
Well, my light
because
wouldn't be able to go
he's
through
looking
that little
shutter,
slider.
you can't get the light from the torch through the shutter.
Oh.
Can I attempt to see if the door's open?
The door's locked.
Okay. I knock on it.
Nobody answers.
Okay. I carry on.
What are you doing?
Is she behind me?
Yeah, you hear Estel coming up behind you. And just
I turn
say,
around really
"What are you
quickly with
doing?"
the finger. Oh god.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking around. It looks like it might
Knocking
be in the
on
guard
doors.
post. Just you
I
never know
just
what
saw
might
you
not-
knocking on the door.
Just checking, seeing what it's made out of. You know, good material.
Everywhere's rock and soil, and there's this oak door.
And just I carry on walking.
Alright.
You keep going down, you can see that there is another locked door in the left-hand side wall, and the passage continues. In the right-hand side wall, and you can see a passage continues to the right, around to the right.
I do the same principle. You know, look for the thing. If it's got a shutter, knock
You
on the
look through
door
the
and then walk
sliders,
on.
yeah, you can see that there is an extension of the tunnel, and then it seems to end in blackness. So you can see there's a chamber behind, but you can't see the dimensions of the chamber, or how, like what's in the chamber. The doors seem to be of all similar manufacture, and you try them all, and they're all locked.
You don't have a lockpicking kit, do you?
That's Olwe.
Ah.
I
Okay.
told them to guard the crossways while I looked for
For
you,
what?
and then in case anyone did come.
Like, no
Plus,
one in.
I feel like
dead.
even though it's completely well, we assume it's completely empty in here. I still feel like it's safer we stick in twos at least. Don't go off in too deep as a singular person,
Okay. Again,
because
you
bad
continue-
things happen.
Bad things happen. Yeah. You continue further down the tunnel, Theo. Ahead
Yep.
of you, you can see that there is 2 doors. There's one on the left and one on the right. Both of them are cell doors. Both of them are similar construction and of similar age and of similar condition. Trying each of them. They
Yep,
are
same principle.
both locked.
Okay. I walk back.
Okay.
Ah,
Right. It seems like it was a guard tower, guard section where they had like prisoners almost, you know.
no,
So you never know. Might have been someone left in there.
maybe
I'll walk back.
you want Olwe to pick them.
Nah, it's fine. No one knocked, so there was no
Well,
answer after knocking.
Maybe I should have sent Olwe instead of myself.
Maybe, but you wouldn't have known. I didn't know, so
Making your way
Yeah.
back, you see Olwe and Morwen, who are looking at each other and seem to be in conversation.
hello.
We're back.
Seeing you
Before
come
10
back.
minutes.
Okay, you're back at the crossroads. You can either try the path straight opposite, or you can try turning to the right.
So as I meet them, I still go hello, and they just walk right past them and carry on straight up.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye.
Okay, did they come this time, or did they stay here?
Oh, maybe there'll be locked doors. Olwe, I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. Can you go with Theo instead? Because if there's any locked doors, maybe you can open them.
Okay.
So go with Theo. Go.
Okay. So Estel and Morwen are staying at the crossroads. Olwe and Theo are heading along a very narrow tunnel.
I've just noticed my. Oh no, it's just Morwen's. Morwen's is bigger than everyone.
Yeah, well, she's the bigger lady.
Yeah.
What?
Morwen-
the pawns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Morwen's pawn is the biggest one out of all of us.
Okay.
Let's just leave it like that. It's
Yeah,
funny.
okay. Okay. Oh, you've shrunk Olwe.
Makes sense.
Okay, so like I say, you've entered a larger chamber. The larger chamber seems this first one seems to be empty. It's flat, slate like bedrock. And the path continues onward. Again, it seems to get thinner.
Okay, I continue.
Continue along and come to a little bit wider chamber. It's
As
probably-
I'm walking, I also turn around to Olwe and go, "Oh, hello. You're right.
She says, "Yeah, Estelle made me come."
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so you've entered after about 10 feet of a very narrow tunnel which you've had to kind of like squeeze your way through. It's opened up into a 10-foot wide circular style shaped chamber carved into the rock. To the left hand side there is a short 4-foot tunnel ending in a oak wooden door.
Can I go and... Has it got a shutter?
It hasn't.
Can I go and try to see if it's open?
Yeah, you go see it's open, you turn the handle, and there's a click,
Might go blow up.
and it opens.
Oh, shit. Ooh. There's a click. Shit, I might go blow up. Oh, that was scary.
This
Okay.
is what you do.
It opens, so you can see inside the room.
I put the torch in first and go, hello.
Show the torch in. There's nobody in the room. It's completely
Okay.
it's completely quiet and empty. But you can see that there's been some crates or some storage or some barrels and things like that. All of them are empty. However, there is a door to the left and a door to the right.
I will go and try the one to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Mm-hmm.
The door to the left is solid oak. There's no shutter on it.
To the left, to the left.
Okay, I try to see if it's open again.
Try to see if it's open. It's not open.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then walk to the other door.
Okay, you got the other door.
Try to see if that's open.
It's not open.
Oh, I don't think there'd be anything around here, would there be? I mean, it looked like the middle bit has got like a storage room again. It wouldn't lead from a storage room to anything important, would it?
You can do a perception. Do a perception roll.
Oh, okay. Where are the dice?
There.
I got them.
To the left.
Oh god, I didn't realise that was close to the...
Keep it.
I'm going to.
89.
89. What's your perception?
Hang on. Gotta find it.
Oh, you laminated your card.
I did, yeah.
Yeah!
So, did you hear that?
Yeah.
23. So,
23,
that's...
It sounds laminated, so, you know.
102.
Oh, nice.
Is that 102? Yeah, 100 and... No. 23?
23, so...
89 plus 23.
112.
To the left, to the left.
Okay.
To the left.
Quite a
Theo.
bit, probably the only biggest roll I'm going to get.
Because you rolled your 2 100s
No, that's
before
terrible.
even starting.
Practice runs.
This is why we don't roll.
That's why I roll.
This is how I roll.
Yeah, baby.
Shamone.
Okay.
Do you want to try and open it?
No, I tell Olwe that, and then I say I think we should head back. I'm beginning to understand why this place might be abandoned.
Okay. Estel.
I don't know. What kind of small talk does me and Morwen get on?
Morwen has asked how long have you known Theo?
Too long.
You're not there.
7 days, 5 hours.
Well, I don't know. I've lost count. But it shouldn't have been more than a week or 2 now.
A couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. You have to try and work out how many times you spent in Tharbad, how many times you went on the river, and how many how many days you spent in Rivendell. How many days were in Mickleborough?
Yeah, so it's like there was a day or 2, like
It's about 2.5 weeks.
Tharbad
It
and
was 2
travelling
days,
to
it was 2 days in the-
Rivendell.
2 days in the Misty Mountains, yeah, so...
Yeah, it's more than a week, probably 2, maybe 3. I wasn't counting.
Oh, okay.
Because everything was happening so much. So much in such little time.
She asks where you're from.
From the interesting town of Tharbad.
Okay. She knows of people that live there.
You been there yourself?
She hasn't been there for a long time. She's passed through it a couple of times.
Oh, really? I don't know when the last time you've been there is probably different now. A little bit.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Her and Aragorn spent a great deal of time in the hills and in the mountains north of here. But before that, Aragorn did tell her about his visit to Tharbad in the distant past.
When you say distant past, like how long?
50 years.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Alright. 50 years.
50 years. Yeah.
Oh. Well, to be fair, this whole kind of adventure kind of started because of Aragorn going to Tharbad, so...
Because it's alright, because her adventure started with Legolas turning up in the Northern Realms.
Oh. Why did he turn up in the Northern Realms? What did he do?
He was sent to find Aragorn.
Oh. Well, the answer's that. Yeah.
Anyway, what are you going to say when you get to meet this king?
Oh.
Howdy! I'm from Farbard!
What? What was that?
That was your posh accent.
Hello, dear king of the north.
Right, mate, how you doing?
How you doing? No. Well, the whole point of this mission was supposed to be to tell the king that they need to prepare for war in case it happens. So that's,
So you're going to walk into like the king's chamber, and you're going to say, "Hey, kingy, you're going to have to get prepared for war."
Well, obviously not like that.
So,
Hey, kingy.
Oh, you show. Yeah.
Well, at least with some respect. I don't know. He's a king.
yeah, he's the king.
She bows first and then goes, right, Kinny?
Have you met this king, Morwen? Do you know? No? Oh.
No.
It would be nice to know how he's like before I meet him.
Well, Legolas said he's a pain in the arse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then it would be his father.
Oh, really? Wait, did we have this conversation? Did I ask Legolas about this? I'm thinking I asked him. I don't know. Did I? I can't remember. Way back in
Rivendell. When you were doing your training.
Yeah, did I?
Thing.
I feel like I've heard it. I can't remember. It's all a blur. Oh, the recordings are all a blur now. I mean, well, I'll just acknowledge that. Oh, yeah. Because I can't remember if he said it to me or not.
Well, the sooner we get out of these tunnels, and the sooner we get there, the sooner we'll find out what you're going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Theo and Olwe have returned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told her about what I saw on the door and all that.
Welcome back.
Hello. So, found a few more doors up there and they were locked. I was thinking about
to unlock them. That's why I sent her there with you.
No, I'm starting to understand, I think, why this place is abandoned. It might be infested with spiders. As in, the door that I looked at, it was covered in spider web.
Well, big ones or like small ones? Because if it's just small
The
ones...
door was covered in spider web.
Oh.
Didn't actually see the spiders, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe it's been a very long time.
Haven't seen any other spider webs anywhere else.
Well, it's dusty. It wasn't webby, right?
I know, but not having anything here as well. It's like everything has been lifted up and taken away. I think they've left this place to get fallen into whoever's hands is now running it. Or
I mean, there wasn't really any other webs anywhere, right? I'm pretty sure.
We haven't seen any, but I don't know. I'm just a bit wary now that I've seen webs on the door. Every door has been locked, and that door is locked as well. Anyway, should we go left?
To the left, to the left.
Shall we go left?
I'm gonna sing every time we say the left.
Oh God. Should we go this way then?
Yeah, like we originally planned.
Okay, so you're heading down the passage that was opposite you when you first descended into this area. It spirals around on itself.
Again?
Yeah, it seems to be going even deeper.
So much deepness.
But there is an offshoot to the right.
To the right, to the right. Are you serious?
What?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
No,
Rub it
there's
out.
an offshoot to the right if you wish to take it, or you can keep going down.
Ways of taking it.
He's gonna take the right.
Okay, you take the right hand side.
I've got stuff I need
It
to find
gets
out.
very narrow in here. Very narrow in here. And you come to a T-junction. You can go left or you can go right.
I go left.
Go left, and after a distance of about 10 feet, the path bends sharply round to the right-hand side and ends in a solid wooden door.
If I'm looking at it, do I see anything on it?
Don't see anything on it, but it's closed.
Can I try to see if it's locked?
Is it covered in webs?
You can do a perception roll.
I mean, we're all going to the right.
Okay, oh, that's off the table.
What
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a door to me.
Alright, I'm a
It's a
looking.
solid wooden door.
I'm a looking.
I'm knocking on it.
I'm a looking.
Ooh.
Ooh, it was almost a 99.
What's
There's
perception?
91.
What's your perception?
91 plus...
23?
I had to close my book because I was eating. 99 plus my perception, 28. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Hell yeah. How can you not see that?
Don't know, apparently you can't.
What kind of scratch marks are those? On the door. Deep. Wait, is it embedded in the door? Or is it like...
Yeah.
Or is it just me identifying that those scratches are those?
No, there's a discoloration around that particular area.
Oh.
So I'm going to knock on the door.
No!
Because it's a door to me, apparently.
I just said to you there's scratch marks on it, you dingus.
Yeah, okay. Scratch marks on this side of the door.
Spider fang kind of marks.
Oh, okay. So when I was talking about spiders a second
And the
ago,
discoloration there looks like it's probably like venom.
but don't worry, I mean, maybe they're just normal spiders, you know, they've been here for a while. Maybe it's just, normal
Thanks
spiders.
for using the words I said earlier against
Yeah.
me.
I know.
Thank you.
It's almost like...
It's almost like...
Olwe and Morwen are now looking at each other again.
I'm going to try the door.
It's
Right, the
locked.
scratch marks are on this side, the venom stuff's on this side. It means someone got through the door and knocked it.
It's locked.
You want to open it?
It's locked.
You want to open it?
No, I knock on it.
There's no answer.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure whoever is in there's probably dead.
Well-
if they
Estelle's
were.
watching you knock on her door.
Well, my theory is if there's something in there, it's either going to answer back, or if I'm knocking and it's a creature, it's going to make a noise.
Okay.
You know?
Knock knock, hello.
I'm not going to say hello, I just knock.
You knock. There's no answer.
Knock knock. Who's
Okay.
there?
Would you want to see if there's
Dingus.
anything in there? Estel who? Oh, the one who died.
Wow.
Do you want to open the door then or not?
Oh,
mean,
did you
you
want
know,
to open the door or not?
The reason I didn't open the door at the top there is because I saw spider webs on it. I don't know how I didn't see any scratch marks on the door.
It's too dark for you.
I'm holding the torch. I just, there's a
You're
door.
bad at looking.
Okay, so what are you
I was
doing?
just like, not ginger.
At this speed, we're not getting anywhere. Anyway, continue.
Should we have a look down here then?
Okay, you abandon that
Ah,
door, yeah?
go this way.
You're leaving that
Yep.
door. Okay, you're leaving that door, and there is a tunnel that can go back to the T-junction, travel for about 10 feet, it branches off to the right, or continue straight ahead. You decide to go straight ahead. It ends in a large open area. It looks like it was once a sleeping area, or a living area, but it is
Ow.
now floor to ceiling covered in spider webs and dust.
I'm slowly backing out.
Ow.
Okay.
You walked into me.
It's very claustrophobic in here. It's very claustrophobic. The tunnels are very narrow.
Yeah, it's pretty much covered in spiderwebs, that place.
Yeah. Literally covered. All the tables, the chairs, the beds, everything like that seem to be wrapped up in a fiber silk and spider silk.
Oh, wait, back up.
She's backing up.
Back up. Beep, beep. Back up.
I don't even think it's worth trying to look around the rest of it. I think.
No, look at the other side. Go.
Okay, I go.
I'm watching here in case you die.
Okay, I carry on. I pop in here and see what's in here.
That seems to be a single officer, like a single man, like commander's office.
Anything around?
Area. There's no spiderwebs. There's no spiderwebs in this area, but there is the remains of a table. There's no drawers in the table. It's just a flat, four-legged wooden oak table, and the remains of a storage crate and a small chair. That's it. But there's no spiderwebs in this area.
Looky in the storage crate.
You look in the storage crate. It's empty.
Okay. I walk back out and I go and check that one. Okay. I go to the next place I see.
You go down to a crossroads. The crossroads seems to end in 3 doors.
Yeah, I'll start clockwise.
Okay, so you're starting on the left-hand side.
Yep.
It's a solid oak door. It's got a sliding shutter.
A peeky.
You look inside. It is completely dark inside.
Now knowing the spiders around, I do not nookie.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Is the door locked?
Yeah. Is it locked? I'm really hesitant to do it now.
We're gonna see some spider boss, I swear.
Spider boss, go dun.
Okay.
Like Zelda.
So you've checked that door. Are you checking any of the doors, or you?
Yeah, I do the others as well.
Again, this is a cell door. It is. It's got a shutter on it.
I can't remember if any of the Lord of the Rings films and Hobbit films had big spiders in it.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
God, we were speaking about a big spider in Rivendell. We were talking about them. Remember in the library?
No, I know they exist in Mirkwood. I meant like.
No, this wasn't for Mirkwood. In general, we were talking about them, about another wolf who swallowed something. And I was talking about the shapeshifters, and there was like the evil spiders that are coming after.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The spiders were like the sorcery from the necromancers.
I forgot about that in underground tunnels and dungeons and things like that. Yes.
Forgot about
and yes,
that story.
in the films they show up as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember it in the Hobbit though.
Yes, they do, because they wrapped the dwarves.
Dwarves, yeah.
Yes, just remember you're in the middle of all this. So yes,
yeah,
look
nice
at the
to
door.
remind me that.
The door straight ahead of you at the crossroads. Everybody else seems to be behind you by about 10 feet, 20 feet or so. There is a sliding shutter on the door. It is a solid oak door.
I have a looky.
You move this shutter to one side and you look through. It is completely dark inside.
I try to see if it's open.
You're going to try and open it?
I'm going to try to see if it turns just slightly.
It
clicks.
doesn't turn, it's locked.
Okay, and then I try the next door to me.
Okay, again, it's a solid oak door with a sliding shutter on it.
I have a look. Well, I'm not even going to bother looking, it's pitch black. I'm just going to try to see if it opens slightly.
It opens.
Shit.
Close it.
I closed it, yeah. I closed it again.
Close it again?
Yeah. And then I step back.
Do a knocky.
What's that?
Do a knocky.
It's a straight one.
No. No what? Straight one? What are we looking at? Someone roll.
It's a natural 1! Ha ha ha! Wispa
thank
rolled
God.
a 1.
Thank God for that. There's
Okay.
something happening.
No, the door closes.
Oh. Was it like to see if it was going to be stuck open or something?
No, I'm just telling you the door closed.
Okay.
You opened the door, it turned, it went open, you pulled it back, it closed.
Okay.
Doing.
I didn't see anything. I step
Hey.
back and I sort of motion Estel down. I say, "This door opened." what opens.
And now you closed it.
I've closed it now.
Yeah.
Ow. There we go. No.
So, you know, I don't know if there's anything in here, but just be with me, please.
I'm gonna take that invitation, I guess.